So my dad was born in India, specifically in Amritsar, Punjab. He went to high school there until about age 17, and then he moved to Canada. So in the last years of his high school, he actually got his undergraduate degree, which is in political science. My dad moved to Toronto, Canada when he was 17. And even though he did have his bachelor's degree, it wasn't recognized in Canada because it was a degree from India. So he just started working odd jobs to build up his resume so he could eventually move to the United States and hopefully get a better job and start a career. My mom was born in Amritsar, Punjab as well, but when she was about 1 year old, she moved to Hong Kong, which is an island located off of China. My mom's whole family is actually in Hong Kong. It all started out with my grandfather, who was actually in the Royal British Navy Reserve, and they actually sent him to Hong Kong, and he realized that Hong Kong is going to become an economic center of Asia, and so then he went back to India, brought all his family, even brought my grandmother's family over from India as well. My mom went to school in Hong Kong. She actually went up until high school there, and she can speak Hindi, English, and Cantonese. My parents got married when they were 25. They got married in India, and my mom actually moved to Canada to live with my dad. My dad finally got enough work experience to build up his resume, and so my parents decided that they should move to Southern California, specifically Tustin, California, where my dad's sister lives. My mom at the time didn't have any college education, so when they moved to California, my mom studied and she ended up going to UCLA to become a dental hygienist. After that, my parents had me, and when I was about 2 in 1998, we moved from Tustin to Aliso Viejo. Growing up in Aliso Viejo as a Hindu was kind of a challenge because growing up there wasn't that much of a Hindu influence. For example, when I was in elementary school, there was an Indian festival, and the next day I came back to class and was talking to some friends about it, and they were looking at me all confused, like, huh, what is that? And I guess that was the point at where I kind of questioned my religion, I'd say, perhaps. With that, I started thinking, I'm the only Hindu. This feels kind of weird. So I started questioning my religion, questioning like who I am. I've been doing all these ceremonies for, these past 9 years, being a 9-year-old in elementary school. And luckily I had my parents there, to help me out, to guide me, and not really force me into a religion, but help me and be there to reinforce everything that I've tried to learn. My favorite holiday is Diwali. It's the Festival of Lights. It's basically the new year, and it's just a pretty awesome party. I went to India when I was in 4th grade, and being an elementary school kid going to a third world country was honestly an eye-opener. I really realized what the world was like. There were kids older than me begging me for money. It really put into perspective what the world was like outside of what the United States really was.